I work at a company called Kespry. They're a pretty large startup, and they basically manufacture drones for industrial use cases. So an example use case of our drone would be flying over a construction site and picking up all of the roads and using machine learning to pick up on all of the items in the shot. A better use case is, or a more understandable one would be like insurance, right? So usually an insurance inspector will go to a house, have to physically climb up onto the roof and take, basically an assessment of the hail damage on a roof. So doing it that way, they could do like 3 roofs a day. Whereas with Kespry, you could fly this drone. You don't have to know how to fly a drone because it's autonomous. Basically, you just map out the path you want the drone to go on an iPad, press go, the thing takes off, takes a bunch of pictures, and then we get all of this awesome data that we help visualize through a web application. So that's the team I'm on. I'm taking the drone imagery and data and basically turning it into something useful for our customers. And yeah, so I never imagined myself in the drone space. It's a highly technical company. We have a whole hardware team, firmware team, flight test engineers, machine learning engineers, a platform team, a web application team that I'm on, and yeah, the list goes on, support engineers, quality assurance engineers. So we're, basically iterating over this product, trying to figure out what exactly our customers want to see from their drone data. And it's been super interesting. So we use Ruby on Rails on the back end, which is what's taught here. So that was awesome for me. React on the front end. We do a lot in React here as well. Obviously HTML, CSS. And then we have microservices in different languages. So Python, we have some written in Node. And the cool thing is, if you know how to read JavaScript code, Node is written in JavaScript. And if you know how to read and write Ruby code, Python is super similar. So I've found that I'm able to dive into these repositories and actually understand what's going on, never having learned Python. So that's been pretty cool. I guess I'm considered a full stack engineer because I'm just doing running the whole gamut. A lot of the stories that we work on kind of traverse the back end, front end, and also include some DevOps. We're working with, S3 on Amazon, and right now I'm working on reconfiguring our whole authentication flow for our application, which is a really rich and awesome experience, also at times very painful one. But yeah, I've done a bunch of things from bringing thermal imagery into the cloud and helping visualize thermal drone photos, to working with visualizing data through different charts, using lots of JavaScript libraries like 3JS to do 3D modeling. And yeah, actually at my 4-month mark, I did something which I highly recommend new engineers do, and I just went back and looked at all my commits and basically wrote a quick journal of all of the things that I've done since I've started. And it even wowed me, right? Because dang, I've done a lot and I didn't know any of this stuff before I started.